Hello everybody, my name is RPG and welcome back to Let's Play Shining Force 3. Today we're going to be looting everything that isn't nailed down in Stump Village, talking to a load of people. But first we need to drop a load of stuff off, because there's quite a few things to pick up, and if I don't, I'm not going to have room for it all. So we'll drop that, and that. I want everyone to have at least one slot, basically. Oh wait, actually you're going to have loads of stuff. I need to keep a spare slot on Campbell. For reasons that'll become clear in a little bit. Ooh. Both of those I'll use on Median at the end of this. And there's one more stat-up item that I'm going to... Oh yeah, there's chicken. There's one more stat-up item that I'm going to find as I go through here. That's also going to Median, because we need to feed the boy Emperor up to make him nice and strong. I'll keep pressing the wrong trigger button. There we go. So, like, before I do every Fluff episode, I go through and do a, like a test run. So I go and find all the items just so I know where everything is. And I've got a rough idea of the layout so that, I know where I'm going. But, like, this village, like, I mean, I thought An Effect was kind of an annoying maze. And this ain't much better. Yeah, I think you're a child, absolutely. But you're really 9,000 years old. Yeah, I thought so. I guess he's just short. There's something in one of these. There we go. Okay, so we're off to a good start. Then there's something in this. Yeah. There's tons of hidden items in the Elven Forest. It's kind of cool, actually, because I think there's been an Elven Forest in every Shining Force. At least there's one in Shining Force 2, but it's like a hidden secret area. It's actually honestly been so long since I played Shining Force 1 last that I don't remember. In fact, the last time I played Shining Force 1, it was the GBA remake port. Don't play the GBA remake port, is what I'm going to say about that, really, but we'll leave it at that. Maybe there's not an elf village in the original one, but there certainly are elves. Right. I think there's only a couple of items I can buy here that are worthwhile. One is this, I think, for Waltz. Yep. That's a piercing sound, but... Okay, we'll get rid of that. I think that might be a better shuriken for Hazuki. I mean, like, I don't know how much use I'll get out of that, because she's got a spell that's also got 2 range. And we're strapped-ish for cash. I need a new power sphere. Like, Campbell is realistically never going to use his spear. So, oh, okay. I'll have to do a quick bit of inventory juggling. I forgot that I was going to literally just fill people's inventories that fast. Campbell, I'm going to sell your old spear. I really don't like that sound effect, but I guess there's nothing really I can do about it. Right, I can buy the bronze rod with your spell on it. Oh. Don't equip it. So, quick bit of inventory juggling. Synthesis, give the power spear to Campbell. He's not going to equip it. This is for something I'm going to need in the next episode. Synthesis uses... Oh, Synthesis is using a rod, so... Give that to Synthesis and equip it. And then we'll sell the old garbage one. You know, I wonder if I've been forgetting to buy things from deals. Or maybe they just weren't deals yet. Oh, no, definitely not. Like, I think that was the only deal so far. So, and I've got it, so it'll do. I want to sell that old worthless rod. Right. That's done with the weapon shop, so. And I got all the items in this downstairs section, I think. So we'll just go chat to people. I think this is the item shop. Yeah, there was a dark aura hanging over the village. So, yeah, last night we turned up here to kind of rest and chill before we press on towards Elbazum, I think we're going to. No. We're going to Baran to go meet with General Rogan, because he's like the only Imperial General that gets on with Median. I think Elbazum is Chapter 4. Oh, they sleep in the trees. So that's why the whole village was dead, wasn't it? Anything in the barrel this time? No. I don't think she's gonna... Like, I can haggle her for power undies. Or a goddess tier, but... I mean, I'll try like twice. Okay, we'll make it 3 times, because that's like... You know, best of 3. And... never mind. I don't really feel like the power undies will be that useful. And they're the sort of thing that late game might just replace anyway with like a pin or something. Oh yeah, I suppose that guy. About the Dark Aura. So we turned up and then Goriot, one of the Bull Zone 4 that we didn't encounter much or at all in Scenario 1 after the inn in Balsamo. I really wanted to call the inn Basanda, and I just knew that wasn't right because that's the name of one of the High Priests. We never see him again after that in Scenario 1, but he turned up and basically told us exactly what the Bull Zone sector are up to. So that's nice. So, some kid named Gracia, or at least I think they named him. I can't sure. They were definitely said he was looking for someone, a small boy, and I know who the small boy is. So they're after Gracia. He's a descendant of the Innovators. And I don't think it's spelled out to us yet who the Innovators are. I'm going to drop a manual save while I'm here, because I'm terrified of everything going wrong again. I mean, I suppose, you know when I cut my episodes, actually, at the start of fights, you can save in fights. I could just save then. Maybe I'll just start doing that as, insurance. But let's be real, I'm going to forget. Right, so... Now comes the tricky part of Stump Village. The rest of it. Like, it's kind of a cool village. I like it. It's a kind of awkward to traverse. But there is some cool stuff in here. 2 of the items in the village I can't collect yet either. I can only get them after the upcoming fight. So, anything cool in here? Ah, Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs. More Snow White and the 7 Dwarf stuff. Okay, they don't have a chief, they've just got David. And he's probably important because they've given him a name, instead of just calling him the chief. And he doesn't let anyone cause trouble. He's a pretty cool dude, I guess. Is there anything in this room? I don't think there is, but seeing as there's only 3 boxes, I'll double check it. Nope, okay. Then we'll go up. Right, so... I keep accidentally tapping out of the window. The correct method of drinking soup for dwarves. Lower one's mouth close to the soup bowl and drink with a spoon, making as much noise as possible. See, I can believe this, but one thing I've learned from playing quite a lot of D&D is that I don't think dwarves eat soup. They eat rock. Rocks are a delicious dwarven delicacy. In much the same way that logs and twigs are a delicious elven delicacy. So, I mean, they picked the right place for the elves. I mean, there's lots of trees for them to eat around here. Okay, so they're quite a spiritual people. Right, I can't get through here, but I can push that. I came up the stairs, I'm pretty sure. So I'm gonna go outside first. That'll lead me back out and round, but that's fine. Ah, this is the inn. There's stuff in the inn. I've just got to remember exactly where. Because there's a lot of things to click on. Oh, I see. Interesting. So normally there's like... Normally people can't just wander into the village. So, I like how this guy's like, wow, this other city or town, they've got a food shortage. That sucks, doesn't it? Isn't it great that we're surrounded by all this food so that we never run out? Dick. What if you just donated some of your plentiful food to perhaps alleviate the conflict? But, you know, who am I to judge? So dwarves drink beer and wine, and then there has to be bread and soup. So basically, dwarves pretty much subsist on a liquid diet, which I imagine is a lot of fun. Another large mithril, good. Yeah, I guess because they're such an isolated village, and hidden by magic that just outsiders just don't come here. So, I guess that makes us a bit of a novelty. Not that we'll be staying here for particularly long though. Right, I think this has got something in it. Yeah, there's actually like a lot of really, really good items dotted around in the village. So, like, out of all the villages up to this point, this one is absolutely worth pillaging for all that it's worth. Like 2 mithrils, some okay items like a healing drop and a fairy powder, which aren't like super rare or expensive, but they're just nice to have. There's a goddess tier, there's a stat up item coming up, there's a really valuable item coming up, and then there's like a decent amount of money. No, I do remember how to get to the rare item. That's in the next section. Right, it's in this barrel, I think. Nope, is it this barrel? Yep. Health bread. So that's 4 extra agility, 4 extra health, and 2 extra luck for Median. And some money. Right, let's talk to the 6 dwarves, not the 7. Okay, so these dwarves are... well, they're miners and jewelers, I guess. A boy came to the village looking for someone. Like, that... I wonder who that could be, right? Oh, actually, I think I know who that might be, thinking about it. Like, my initial thought was Gracia, but I don't think Gracia is, like, out and about in this part of the world. But I'm pretty sure that was a little, like, tease for a character we're going to get in a little while. I'm not sure if it's the end of this chapter or next chapter. I think it could be during this one. Poor Sneezy the dwarf over here. I can empathise with Sneezy the dwarf. I have really bad allergies a lot of the time. I guess because it was the evil presence, everyone just kind of like sat up here really quiet, pretending not to be home. Okay, so there's a dwarf that... There is a 7th dwarf, he's just somewhere else. I wonder if we'll encounter him, or if we've already met him and I've just forgotten. But I guess forest dwarves and forest elves are the same thing. Or maybe... well, they're obviously not the same thing, but they live in the same village. Right, this should take me... yeah, back down here, that's fine. So this time, I want to go all the way to the top of this house. Come on. There we go. Because I have to, like, drop all the way to the bottom floor, basically. Yeah, I need to go up again this time instead of going outside. Hedva. Ah, this, actually, it's... yeah, this is a reference to... and it's kind of like... it's a really, really odd reference in that these two characters, David and Hedva, are, like, apparently a reference to, like, a pop duo. Like, I've never heard of them. I think they're from the 70s or the 80s. I guess someone on the dev team just really liked them and just threw them in as, like, a cheeky reference. There'll be more on that coming up, because, like, there's a tiny Easter egg that you can, encounter if you, continually, like, click on an object over and over and over. Which, I will do, because I like to read things. But yeah, we can push that purple rock. And now we can push that one out of the way as well, when we come back. But this lets us get to this disconnected ladder. Which we're then going to just fall into the abyss. I'm sure everything's fine. And that gets us around the side of the item shop to pick up a Light of Hope. Which I'm pretty sure is... No, it's not Healing Rain. Light of Hope is the one that restores all MP, I think. Yeah, it is. It's the full MP recovery one. Yep, that's a really good item. There's usually, I think, like 2 or 3 Healing Rains. And like 1 Light of Hope. I can't remember now, right? There's an item dupe trick, in inverted commas, that you can do. Between scenarios 1 and 2. I can't remember if I was a cheeky boy and did that in scenario 1. But that's the whole village. We just need to go up here now to the very, very tallest tree. Where David lives. And David's up to stuff. So we're gonna go say hi to David. Actually, wait, have I gone the right way? Yeah, I have. I think. I think up there goes to a fight, or... Yeah, we're going this way. Oh no, maybe this way is the way that goes to the fight. Yeah, I guess minor spoilers, this is where we're going next to do a fight up on the Skywalk. Which is... Basically someone built a Minecraft bridge all the way across the top of the jungle trees, I guess. It's pretty cool, I like it. I think it's one of those battles that has my favourite theme as well. So, I'm looking forward to that one. So it's this side that I should have gone. And we'll see if we can meet David. This is technically part of the Skywalk. David, are you about? Well, I mean, he's in there, so let's okay, not getting anywhere so far. David, are you okay? David? Okay. I'm sure this is all above board. David, your room smells. David, hello. David, I need to talk to you. Oh, see, he's just training. It was all above board. Yeah, this is the other, like, little reference. Apparently this is lyrics to a song by David and Hedva. Again, like, I know literally nothing about them. This song's called, like... it's I something Naomi or something like that. Or I Dream of Naomi. Maybe I'll actually listen to it. Might be cool. And I think it's just going to repeat that now. Yeah. Okay, well, on with the show then. We're going to have a little bit of story. So, as always, I'll let the game take over. And I'll catch you in a moment or two. I was right. It does have the theme that I really, really like. So, I'll be cutting this one here. I'm going to aggress out of this battle so I can use all those stat-up items on Median. And I will give David the spear that that Campbell's holding. So, I'll be smashing this through this fight in the next battle, and hopefully I'll catch you there. Peace out, everybody.